A very good morning to my dear student. Hope in this difficult time you all are safe and fine. Welcome to my class. So today we will be starting with our new chapter, that is our WTO, World Trade Organization. When the trade is done between the world, between the world, it is called as trade between the world. It is called as globalization. That is, we say studying in last chapter. But who function the trade relation between the world is called globalization. But who will function it? Who will make all the rules and regulations? Somebody should be there to function it, to make the rule and regulation. So who will be there? It is WTO. So WTO came up. WTO came up with the functions. Okay, so WTO with the newer function of forming the trade relation. So there will be some rules, some guidance will be there, for the trade. So here again, so you see here. So WTO, it was formed on, it came into being on 1st January 1995. 1st January 1995. So at GATT, General Agreements on Tariffs and Trade. General Agreements on Tariff and Trade. So, 8-4, Uruguay meeting. It was held on 15 December 1993. 15 December 1993. Which place? At Geneva, Switzerland. At Geneva, Switzerland. What was the motive? What is the motive of this meeting? Okay. 8 round Uruguay. What was the motive of the calling for the meeting? The motive for calling the meeting was formation of WTO. Formation of WTO. So on April 1994, Morocco, Africa. On April 1994, Morocco, Africa. So all the countries ratified it. They finalized it. Yes, there should be a WTO. So on April 1994, Morocco in Africa. So all the countries ratified it. Yes, there should be WTO. A functioning should be there. A proper system should be there for the trade. So after that, on 1st January 1995, as you can see, on 1st January 1995, so WTO came into life. Came into life with the motive of trade, a good trade, a fair trade, so that the countries will be having a better life. So that the countries, they will be having good relation between the developing and the developed countries. So these are, and the objectives. What are the objectives? So we will be going through the objective also. So objectives here. The main objective was to set up new WTS. New WTS system means WTS, World Trade System. New World Trade System. Earlier, whatever the trade was, it was not so properly done before the setup of WTO. But after the setup of WTO, the trade relation became more better. It became more better. Means before 1985, the trade relations, whatever was going on, it was not in a good condition, not done properly. But after the setup of WTO, the trade relation, it came into new function. So that is why a new world trade system started. Next, benefits every country. None of the country will be left. All the country will be benefited, either developed country or developing country. All the country are equally treated. They will be benefited through WTO. The WTO will look forward for the developing country also. so that they will be also benefited. They won't be left behind. So there will be equality between the countries. Okay, there won't be a partial relation. Okay, so the main motive is to benefiting every country also. Next, support developing countries. Sure, developing countries, they are yet in the process of development. They are yet in the process of development. Okay, so WTO came forward to support this country, with the motive of supporting this country, developing country. Okay, so that they can also come in the race of the development. If they will be left behind, then the developing country can't develop. The WTO will be providing different kind of technological development to develop these developing countries. Okay, next point. Demolish all hurdles. Whatever barriers are there, whatever barriers come in the middle, okay. So the motive of WTO to remove all the hurdles, to remove all the barriers, so that they won't be facing any difficulty during the trade relation. The developing country, if they are having relation, the WTO will work to remove all the hurdles, to remove the barriers, so there will be a good trade between the nation, between the countries. Okay, the WTO will play the main role in removing all the hurdles, in demolishing all the hurdles. Next, helps in global integration. As we have studied in globalization chapter, helps in global integration means to help all the countries in trade relation. In trade relation, whichever country is left behind, the WTO will work for that country also, to ask that country, why you are left behind? Okay, come with us. So it is the work of WTO. The WTO will not leave any of the country. Okay, all the country will be getting equally benefited through WTO. Next, to increase production and productivity. If you see in a book, this is the point, to increase production and productivity. The main motive will be to increase the production as well as productivity. See, if the productivity and the production will increase, then what will happen? The surplus goods, whatever will be, it will be exported to other country. If there will be no surplus good, then what will be exported? None of the good will be exported. Then there won't be any trade relation. So WTO will ensure that there will be a nice production, a good production. If abundant surplus production is there, then the surplus production, whatever is extra, it can be exported to other country. Okay, it can be exported to other country. Thus enables trade relation between the countries. Okay. Next, to utilize world resources. See, whatever resources are lying unused, unutilized, WTO will make ensure that to utilize all the resources. Okay, to use the resources. If it is kept idle, then it is of no use. So whatever resources are there, it should be put into use. WTO will make ensure, so wherever the resources are available, the WTO will go and make sure that they will utilize the resources with the permission of that country. So WTO will make all the possibility of using the world resources efficiently. Okay. Next, to improve standard of living. To improve the standard of the living of the people, the population, whichever is there within the country, in the world. So WTO will ensure that the living standard of the people will improve. Living standard of the people, it might grow. Okay, how? By building the trade relation. If the trade relation will be good, then of course the business will be good. Of course the industries will be good. And if there will be lots of industry, then what will happen? Of course the people will get employment. If they will be getting employment, they will be earning. And if they will be earning, ultimately, what will happen? The standard of living will improve. So this way, the WTO ensures everyone, okay, to come up, okay, developing the competitive environment. Yes, if the competition is there, then we can grow. If the competition is not there, then we can't grow. The WTO enhance the competitive environment also, so that the people, they will be in the race, in the competition. Okay, there won't be any monopolist. So WTO will make ensure, okay, all the possibility, so that the trade relation between the world, it will go smoothly. Okay, the main objectives. Okay, so this is what is there in globalization. Thank you for watching the video.